The case with Abby and Libby from Delphi, Indiana is it's suspicious. And I think from what I've seen after doing some research, after channeling some of this information through, like they said at the law enforcement there, like, we really weren't equipped for this. And so, okay. And a lot of stuff was hidden, of course, evidence, and they only share certain stuff. So I would like to share what I channeled through about the event of that day, what happened, and how it happened. And so I'm going to try to be careful about this and be very respectful to her family, their families. But just in case it could somehow help, in case there's something different I'm getting, or I don't know, if this video is meant to find the right person, it will. So I'm just going to go ahead and say right here, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is just my spiritually channeled opinion. And I'm going to be reading my notes from my channeled session. If you don't like that, scroll on. Otherwise, let's get into it. So because there's so much confusion, I wanted to know, asking my soul team, what exactly happened. So here is what they brought forth to me. This is allegedly what happened according to what I channeled through. February 13, 2007, Delphi, Indiana. The timeline overlay reveals a layered sequence, which unfolded quickly once the person who did this approached. Initial contact. The girls were approached on or near the end section of the Monon High Bridge. I don't know if I said that right. Facing the Southeast Trail. The phrase, "down the hill," was a coercive directive. The tone was low, emotionless, and calculated. The person that did this had a visible weapon, not necessarily raised, but present, used to instill fear. Movement to the secluded area. The girls were marched or herded down the embankment towards a more secluded wooded area. This movement took 2 to 4 minutes, is what they're pulling through. I haven't been to that area. I don't know how long it would take or whatever, but that's what they're pulling through. They were confused, not fully resisting, likely hoping for escape. The first act of this was with Libby. She was the first to be attacked and was perceived as the stronger or more defiant of the two, possibly speaking, shielding, or standing protectively. A sharp force instrument was used, likely a small blade with serrated or jagged edge. I don't know what all I can say on here, so I'm trying to be mindful. The initial wound was not fatal, but disabling. The second act was Abby, was attacked next. Her soul field suggested shock and stillness, not fight. She was harmed by the same instrument, though the intent felt more like control or silencing, not immediate unlifing. There was an attempted staging or symbolic placement, later abandoned or interrupted. Final harm. Both girls were fatally wounded in the same area. It was swift once the person that did this panned out time or possible detection. At least one of the wounds was to the neck and upper chest. One girl may have bled out slowly, which the person who did this did not expect, creating further internal disarray in him. Their souls detached near each other, but not simultaneously. The instrument that was used, what was it, and where is it? Some of this information I can't share. As I've already kind of explained, it was 4 to 6 inches long, potentially double-edged or serrated, carried regular by the person who did this, not newly acquired. It was like a hunting style or combat grade. Soul level clarification. The person that did this did not ritualize this unlifing in the traditional spiritual sense, but he did rehearse it psychologically, and there may have been symbolic intentions around control, silencing, or dominance that mirror ritual patterning. The energy suggests he tried to assert godlike power over life and death, but the light of the girls' souls shattered that illusion almost instantly. So, again, this is just my spiritually channeled opinion, theory. What do you think?